Winner go home, game number 5 from Cincinnati, Ohio, between the 86-win Atlanta Braves and the 98-win Cincinnati Reds. Now, this has been an interesting NLDS. We have 4 very different games that have been played so far as we approach, again, this winner go home, all decisive game number 5. 2 of these 4 games played so far, games 1 and 3, complete shutouts by the Reds. The Braves, 0 runs scored in both games 1 and 3. Games 2 and 4, very different games as well. Game 2, a close game that was edged out by the Braves. And game 4, I wouldn't necessarily call it domination by the Braves, but just a really good middle of the game for them. Innings 4 and 5, 9 combined runs. The only runs they scored in that game was enough to put them over the top. So now game number 5, the Reds turn back to their starter in game number 1, the former All-Star Game starter in Jose Urquidy. Let's see what he can do tonight after a tremendous game number 1 performance against the same exact Atlanta Braves team. So there he is in game number 1. He went 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, got the win. He did not give up a run. Let's see what Urquidy does here tonight as Ha-Seong Kim will lead things off for the Braves. That ball's hit up the middle to Elly De La Cruz. Elly to first. Got him. Oh, they're going to call Ha-Seong Kim safe. Immediately, we will look at the cameras for this, or the replay. I think we got to challenge this call as we will look. De La Cruz looks like he beats him. Yeah, that is an easy out. They will overturn the call. 1 out for Gavin Lux. He'll strike out on a slurve. 2 down. Ronald Acuna Jr. got him looking. Up and in by Urquidy as here comes AJ Smith-Shawver. He pitched game number 3 for the Braves in the wild card round. Didn't do great, but was enough to get them the victory. Oh, man. Elly De La Cruz going to get robbed right there. Nice play by Gavin Lux to take one away. Here comes TJ Friedl on the 2-1 pitch. Lit that fastball in to left center field. Michael Harris again getting the start in center tonight over Cruz. He'll make the out. Here comes Bryce Harper hitting one the opposite way. Harper struggled some in this NLDS until this moment right here. Harper goes opposite field and it's out of here. 376 off the bat for Bryce's second of the postseason here in 2027. Bryce Harper makes it a 1-0 lead. He rises in the clutchest of moments. Bryce gives the Reds a 1-0 lead as Kyle Tucker will ground out to end the inning. Now up here to start off the top of the second, Matt Olson, he gets it right back. Olson was struggling until game 4 where he went yard off of Michael Kopech. Here he will take Urquidy deep for the first time. Urquidy gives up a run in this playoffs. 406 off the bat of Olson. He is now homered in back-to-back games. Austin Riley on the 1-2 pitch will strike out as Urquidy settles back in with the curveball. Here comes Willy Adames in the 1-1 pitch. Will get popped out to Matt McLain at second base. We've now got 2 outs. For the 7th spot, Michael Harris the second. He had 2 hits in game number 4. Harris is going to pull one right into the glove of Kyle Tucker as we move to the bottom of the second. Will Benson, the 2-time All-Star, up to the plate. He will line one in the air straight to Michael Harris. So down goes the designated hitter. In is Spencer Steer. He's homered 3 times in the last 2 games, and he's gotten on base a lot recently. Steer is on with an infield single. He'll be standing on first base for Joey Gallo. Gallo saved his outing in game 4 with a single in the 9th inning. Here, Gallo will get popped out to his opposing first baseman in Matt Olson. Shea Langoliers now going to get popped out in a fastball. Langoliers as well as Gallo singled in the top of the 9th of game 4, but right here, he will pop out to the left fielder over in Jared Kelenic. So we're still tied going to the top of the 3rd. Urquidy will strike out Sean Murphy to kick us off. Jared Kelenic now on the 1-2 pitch. Barely gets one out in right field, and it's going to get down. Kelenic is on with a 1-out single. Ha-Seong Kim now top of the order, strikes out. I don't know why he swung at that. Here comes Kelenic to second. He will be safe. Kelenic will move on the passed ball, but Gavin Lux strikes out looking, cannot pull the trigger. As we go on to the bottom of the 3rd, we try bunting a lot with Matt McLain right there. He'll pop it out to the catcher and Murphy. Elly De La Cruz now comes up and stares at strike 3. Here comes TJ Friedl to the dish on the 2-1 pitch. He will pull one into right field, straight though into the glove of Ronald Acuna Jr. Still knotted up at 1, going to the top of the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. leads things off with a single. Harper gets to it, so Acuna will be on first with a single. Matt Olson on the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Urquidy up and away. 1 down for Austin Riley. He will hit one shallow center field. Friedel charging in. Can he get there? He cannot. Friedel now going to play it on a bounce. He's going to take forever to get the ball in. Acuna gets to third. Second and third, 1 out for Willy Adames, but Adames gets popped out. Big pitch by Urquidy. Now you have runners in scoring position, but with 2 outs for Michael Harris. Got him looking! Urquidy, what a pitch! To the bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper! No doubter! See you later, Bryce Harper makes it 2-1. 456 feet, that ball got up there and right. Bryce Harper makes it 2-1. He is the only offense tonight so far for the Reds. He's driven in both runs, he's scored both runs. 2-1 Cincinnati. We gotta have more than just Bryce Harper, and you know how this series just changes. When Harper has an impact like that, Tucker flies out to the wall on the warning track. But Harper's been held relatively silent so far in this series, with the exception of 1 home run earlier in the series. Not much production out of Bryce, but if he can get going, that's how quickly the series changes. It's 2-1 in the top of the 5th. Sean Murphy will ground out to Matt McLain. McLain to Gallo. 1 down for Jared Kelenic on the 1-2 pitch. He will strike out looking on the curveball. Urquidy's got it working. Yeah, he gave up the home run to Olson, but now he gets Ha-Sung Kim on the slurve. To the bottom of the 5th, Joey Gallo rockets one in the right field and gets down. Gallo one-hops the wall. He will be in there with a leadoff double. Joey Gallo showing off the power. Here comes Shea Langoliers on the 2-1. Shea pulls it into left field. Does it have the carry? It does not. Although Kelenic ranging back to make the play, it will allow Gallo to move to third. He will be 90 feet away for Matt McLain on the 1-2 pitch. I don't know if that's deep enough. There's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Gallo, we're going to give him a shot. Harris on the throw. He tests the arm. Not in time. Gallo scores on the sac fly. It's 3-1 Reds. That is a huge run as Ellie De La Cruz. Did he get enough? Deep center field, Harris. Oh, he makes the play. To the top of the 6th. Gavin Lux leads things off. That is launched into right field. Tucker, though, going back. He makes the catch off the wall. What a play. 1 gone for Ronald Acuna Jr. On the 1-2 pitch, it's pitch 97 for Urquidy, and it is an out. 2 down. Here comes Matt Olson. Pitch 102 for Urquidy will be a fly out into right. We're keeping the ball in the yard after Olson's first of the game. To the bottom of the 6th. It will be the lefty Dylan Lee, 1.8 ERA so far in the postseason. He's already pitched 6 games, which is crazy because this is only the 8th of the postseason for the Braves. TJ Friedel will fly out to start off the inning. In comes Bryce Harper on the 1-2 pitch. Bryce! Deep right field. Oh my goodness. 3 home runs in 1 game for Bryce Harper. He only shows up in the clutch moments. Game 5, winner go home. Harper wants to go back to back. It is his 3rd of the game in 3 at-bats. Put the Viking helmet on him. It's 4-1 Reds thanks to 3 solo home runs from Bryce Harper. Showing why, again, he is worth every single penny of that contract the Reds are paying that, of course, we took in from the Phillies thanks to that trade 2 off seasons ago. So the Reds up by 3. Urquidy's still in the game for now, and now it's going to be the spot to pull him. We gave him a little bit of a leash, but right there, Adames puts one in the gap. It's 4-2 thanks to the RBI double, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we bring in another starter, Nick Lodolo. You gotta go all out to win this game. We'll think about the Dodgers later if we can get there. But you get the lefty-lefty matchup. Lodolo sits down, Harris on the ground out. Now Sean Murphy, the catcher, in the 3-2. There's the pop out right to Gallo at first. 2 gone. Runner still at second for Jared Kelenic. Another lefty-lefty matchup on the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Lodolo on the slurve we go to the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez pitching for the Braves. The righty posts an ERA of nothing over 2 2/3 so far this postseason. He'll get Spencer Steer to roll over. There's the third baseman, Austin Riley. 1 out for Joey Gallo on the 1-2 pitch. Gallo takes a big hack, but swings and misses over the top of that circle change. 2 gone for Shea Bangaliers on the 1-2. There's another strikeout for Jimenez. To the top of the 8th, Lodolo sticking in there. Again, no reason to pull him just yet. He'll get Ha-Seong Kim. We will play each matchup, man. Gavin Lux, we want this one. Got him. Lefty on the slurve. Now up Ronald Acuna Jr. on the 1-1 pitch. One pitch here is not going to lose you the game. Lodolo attacking batters and letting them get themselves out. We are 3 outs away from going back to the NLCS for the 3rd time in the last 4 seasons. But first, the Reds will hit. McLean will pop out. Now up will be Ellie De La Cruz on the 1-2 pitch. Ellie strikes out in a sinker. He's been very silent in this series. Friedel on the 1-1, just trying to get it to Bryce Harper no matter what. I mean, the guy's 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. That's exactly what Friedel does. He bunts to get on. Harper now, gonna get popped out in a slurve. All right, it was worth the shot. Again, got to get Harper up no matter what. To the top of the 9th, Lodolo will see Matt Olson first again. Play each matchup by hand. Boom. Sets Olson down to the slurve. Now we go to the closer, Felix Bautista. He hasn't pitched in the NLDS yet, but he will get Austin Riley. The Reds are 1 out away. The batter's Willy Adames, doubled in his last AB. This time it's going to go all the way back to the wall. Harper going back to the warning track. It's done. The Reds are going back to the National League Championship Series for the 3rd time in the last 4 seasons. Bryce Harper with 3 solo home runs to basically win this game for the Reds. I mean, there wasn't much offense besides that Bryce bomb times 3. Of course, Gallo had the double and Matt McLean had the sacrifice fly. But all the credit in the world goes to the pitching staff and to Bryce Harper, because the Reds are still dancing here in 2027 as they will now look on to the super team that is being formed in Los Angeles. We're going to be taking on the Dodgers, folks, in the NLCS. That series will be cinema. You're not going to want to miss it, folks. Thank you for watching episode number 71 and the NLDS here on the channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series. Folks, thank y'all for watching. And Mamba, forever.